Hi everyone, welcome to SRV Academy of Accounts. Here all my preparations and presentations are only in exam point of view. Dear student, the channel is going to help to get better idea about all accountancy subjects. Follow my videos regularly to crack your exam with good marks. Subject Accountancy, Chapter Non-Profit Organization, Class 2. Today we are going to see important and most expected problems in your exams. Okay, this is a problem number 1. From the following particulars of Bumbuhar Literary Association, prepare the receipts and payment account for the year ending 31st March 2019. Here the 4 columns are given, particulars amount, particulars amount. I start with first 2 columns. Opening cash in hand 5000, bank overdraft opening 4000, printing and stationery 1500, interest paid 3250, sale of investments 1000, purchase of refreshment 1500, outstanding salary 2000, endowment fund receipts 2000, lighting charges 1300. Now third and fourth column, a subscription received 20,000, repairs and renewals 2,500, conveyance paid 2,750, books purchased 10,000, insurance premium paid 4,000, Sunday receipt 750, sale of refreshment 1,500, government grants received 6,000, depreciation on building 2,000, cash at bank closing 2,000 rupees. So these are the information. Dear students, before we work out the problem, I request you please recall and recollect all provisions and format in receipts and payment account for better understanding. Write down the heading like in the books of Bumbuhar Literary Association, receipts and payment account for the year ended 31st March 2019. And you may divide the 6 columns receipts, amount, amount, payment, amount, amount. In debit side, we start with the opening balance of cash in hand, cash at bank, followed by the revenue receipts as well as capital receipts. Okay, now we go back to question. The opening balance cash in hand 5000, bank overdraft opening 4000, printing and stationery 1500, interest paid 3250. Okay, the first 4 information we are going to be recording receipts and payment. Let's go to the answer. To balance brought down opening balance cash in hand 5000, cash at bank nil, total 5000 outer column. And payment side by balance brought down bank overdraft given 4000 rupees. Next, by printing and stationery given 1500, by interest paid the given 3250. Sale of investment 1000 comes receipt side, purchase of refreshment payment side, outstanding salary 2000. See, outstanding salary is a non-cash item. In receipts and payment account, non-cash items we don't want to take into account. So example of non-cash items, outstanding expenses and depreciation. Endowment fund receipts 2000 comes receipt side. Lighting charges 1300 come to the payment side. Okay, we move on to the answer. To sale of investment 1000, by purchase of refreshment 1500, to endowment fund receipts 2000, by lighting charges 1300. Now we go back to question. Now we go to the third and fourth column, the one by one. A subscription received, receipts 20,000, repairs and renewals 2,500, payment, conveyance paid, the payment side 2,750, books purchased, the payment 10,000. Let's move on to the answer. To subscription received 20,000, by repairs and renewals 2,500, by conveyance paid 2,750, and books purchased 10,000. I hope you are very clear about posting all entries. Now we back to question. Now start with insurance premium paid 4,000, payment, Sunday receipts 750, receipts, sale of refreshment 1500, government grants received rupees 6,000, receipts, depreciation on building 2000. See, depreciation on building. So this is another non-cash items. I said earlier, non-cash items we no need to take in receipts and payment account. At the end closing, cash at bank 2000 rupees given. Okay, let's move on to the answer. By insurance premium paid, the payment 4000. To Sunday receipts 750. To government grants received 6000. To sale of refreshment 1500. By balance carried down cash at bank given 2000 rupees. I hope you are very much clear about the posting all in. and find the total 36,250. The debit side we have excess, and the same amount we put into the credit side, payment side, and find the balancing figure. That balancing figure we call as a cash in hand, 3,415. I hope you understood very well the preparation of receipts and payment account. We move on to the next question. Listen carefully. This is the question number 2. From the following particulars of Kovai Literary Association, prepare the receipts and payment account for the year ending 31st March 2018. Here also we have 4 columns, particulars amount, particulars amount. Now the first 2 columns I am going to read. Listen carefully. Opening cash balances 5,000. Opening bank balances 14,000. Furniture purchased 13,000. Sports equipment purchased 15,000. Donation received for pavilion 10,000. Sale of old tennis ball 2,500. Newspaper bought 1,500. Traveling expenses 6,000. And now third and fourth column. Receipts from entertainment 22,000. Admission fees received 3,000. Municipal taxes 24,000. Expenses of charity shows 3,000. A billiards table purchased 17,000. Construction of new tennis court 19,000. Receipts from charity show 4,000. Closing balance of cash in and 10,000. Now let's move on to the preparation. In the books of Kovai Literary Association receipts and payment account for the year ended 31st March 2018. You make divide the 6 columns: receipts, amount, amount, payment, amount, amount. Let's start with the debit side. Opening balance. The balance brought down cash in hand and cash at bank. The cash in hand how much? 5,000. Cash at bank 14,000. Altogether 19,000. We go back to question. Furniture purchased. Payment side 13. Sports equipment purchased. Payment 15,000. A donation receipt for pavilion receipts. Let's move on to the receipts and payment account. Bank overdraft nil. By furniture purchased 13,000. By sports equipment purchased 15,000. And donation receipt for pavilion 10,000 rupees. Back to question. See the next one. Sale of old tennis ball receipts 2,500. Newspaper bought 1,500 payment. Traveling expenses 6,000 payment. Let's move on to the receipts and payment. Sale of old tennis ball how much? 2,500. By newspaper bought 1,500. By traveling expenses 6,000 rupees. Now back to question. And so far all information sir we recorded. Now we come to this side. Receipts from entertainment 22,000 receipts. Admission fees received 3,000 receipts. Municipal taxes 24,000 payment. Let's move on to the receipts and payment. To receipts from entertainment 22,000. To admission fees 3,000. By municipal taxes 24,000. Now we back to question. See expenses of charity shows. Payment 3,000. Billiards table purchased 17,000. Construction of new tennis court 19,000. Let's move on to the by expenses of charity show 3,000. By billiards table purchased 17,000. And by construction of new tennis court 19,000. We go back to question. Now the last 2 entries. Receipt from charity show 4,000 and closing balance of cash in hand 10,000. Go to the receipts and payment. To receipt from charity show 4,000. Here by balance carry down cash in hand 10,000 rupees. So now all the entries are over. Now you find the total. So we have excess amount in payment side and find the total 1,08,500. The same amount you put in debit side, the 1,08,500. So balancing figure it comes the receipt side. To balance carry down bank overdraft, the balancing figure. How much? 48,000. This is a simple preparation of receipts and payment account. Now we are in the end of today's session. I hope you understood very clear in receipts and payment account. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the further notification of my new upload. In upcoming videos, we are going to work out the problems with income and expenditure account. Thanks for watching.